and start looking at your products and your services and all your platforms and see where it is, where you can make improvements at. And if you don't have a lead magnet, you know, I hope this gets you going and working on a lead magnet, okay? You soften up this camera a little bit. Let's try that light. All right, did y'all go ahead and take y'all break? Go ahead and go to the bathroom. Get yourself situated. Make sure you have your notebook. Make sure you have your pen. You have all your tools that you need. All right. Thank you for being patient. Thank y'all. I am here. Okay, I had to do a little, get myself together. Get my makeup. I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta freshen up. You know what I'm saying? I never used to wear red lipstick before. I just started wearing red lipstick, y'all, and I love it. It's so empowering. Red lipstick is very empowering for a woman, right? Once you put on that red, it like unlocks something. All right, so I'm back. Let me know you back. Drop some ones if you're here, if you can hear me, if you're good. I'm Unique Divination, and we're getting ready to get into business tools to make money, all right? Business tools to get you the bag, to get you some coins, to get you some bread, okay? These are also tools that I use in my business as well, okay? So the first business tool, are we all ready? Well, let me just remind everybody, I've got badges, all right? So please support with badges. If you like my content, you like my energy, you like my outfit, whatever, you just like my vibe, go ahead and support me, okay? I really appreciate it, okay? And I'll give you a shout out. And I did not forget that you did support me with some badges. I believe it was 3 in the last live that got ended. So I appreciate that and thank you kindly. Okay, and then Vibe with Madrina, bought 3 badges. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, okay? So go ahead and hook a sister up. And remember, that's another thing that you can do to make money, you know, and it may not be something, but that's a coffee, it's something, okay? But I need all the coins, all right? So that's something that you can do when you have a certain amount of followers. You can become eligible to monetize your live, right? Monetize your live and get badges, right? And your audience will support you. I give badges when I see people that have it, pay it forward, right? And it'll come right back to you, okay? So don't forget about them badges. Please support me. Also, don't forget to share. Don't be stingy. I'm not going nowhere. It's for my day ones. I love you. Y'all left me for a little bit. I'm begging and pleading. I love y'all. Come back to me. Let's rebuild that relationship. I walked away from my relationship. I was like a dude, like a toxic dude. You know what I mean? I left y'all in the cold. And y'all was mad with me. Y'all was mad, but I see my followers are starting to come around, starting to re-engage, and y'all seeing because I'm being consistent, okay? And so I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and I'm not going nowhere. And I'm not going nowhere, and we go together, you know? Once you got my energy, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere, okay? I'm just so intoxicating. And I have great information on top of that, all right? So share, follow, and share. Send this to somebody. Send this to somebody who needs this information. We all need to figure out the tools we need to get the bread, to get the bag, to get them coins, right? So share. Don't be stingy. I'm not going nowhere, and I have information for everybody, okay? All right? Pen and paper, journal. We writing this down. Money Bags Academy, business tools needed to make money. The first thing we need, people need to understand, and I have a course on this, why emails matter. You need a mailing list. You need a mailing list. I don't care what you do and who you are. My husband's a DJ, right? So he'd be on YouTube listening, learning from people, listening to the products that they have. And they all have a lead magnet, and they all have a mailing list. And they say, hey, if you want this training, if you want this content, subscribe to my mailing list, right? All the stuff that we get, we're subscribing to people's mailing list. So why do you think that you should not have that for your business, right? If you want to be official and you want to be a business, if Instagram was to go down today or tomorrow, how would you be able to interact with your audience? How would you be able to communicate with your audience, right? If all you're doing is Instagram, do you have a mailing list to communicate with your audience? If Instagram shut down one more time, or social media shuts down, I have my own platforms where I can still communicate with my audience, right? And the main people that I would know who to communicate with is the ones on my mailing list, because they're on my mailing list. And I have their addresses, I have their email addresses, I have their names, right? And I've had the content that they've bought from me before, what they like from me, based on segments and tags that I have placed in my mailing list. So a mailing list is extremely important, all right? If you don't have a mailing list, you need a mailing list, right? And the tools that I have in this are tools that I've used. If I'm not still using them, I have used them before. I was using MailChimp first. I use ConvertKit now. And I still use both of them. I did not get rid of my MailChimp account. MailChimp is very good. They have a free account. They create easy to use list building techniques, email drips, right? Sequences, segmentation, landing pages, and all sorts of cool things. So I think it's free up to 500 members, right? But if you're doing what you got to do, if you've got landing pages, if you've got lead magnets, if you're creating discounts and exclusive offers, and if you're going live, you're going to exceed 500 members on your mailing list, okay? And don't worry about that. You'll be making money, so you'll be able to pay for a paid package. I eventually had a paid package with MailChimp. I think it was like $30-something a month. But I just didn't like the design of MailChimp, and doing research. Statistics show that people like ConvertKit a little bit better. It's less, but it's directed more to the point. MailChimp is a little bit more animated, a little bit more design to it. It's easier to use though. And again, it's for the free $99. Now, ConvertKit just recently got with the program because they weren't always free, okay? They weren't always free, and they decided to have a free package as well. And so that's what I'm gonna get into next is ConvertKit. So it's another email marketing tool. I've been using it for a while now. I would say like over a year and a half, since 2019. Like I said, it's not big on aesthetics. Their emails are kind of plain, but their automated email system is very easy to use. This tool starts off at $29. It took some time for me to get used to it, but I don't think I'll be going back to MailChimp. Now, that was before I've updated my training. I actually use MailChimp for my surveys. So at the end of my free courses, you will be provided a survey, and I need for y'all to fill that out. If you've ever had a free, or if you're currently enrolled in a free program of mine, do the survey. So engage and be honest, so I can know how to better that product or service, okay? So that's really important that you have surveys too. Biz tip. All right, so if you can afford $20-something to $30, I would say just go ahead and start with ConvertKit, right? And now that they have a free program, go ahead. If you like to collect data and research things and test things, sign up for both. But I don't want you to get confused, right? Like I said, I went through so much information. But I did just cross over, and I brought my mailing list from MailChimp, and I imported it into ConvertKit. So you can do that too. You can convert your mailing lists and from one to the other, okay? That mailing list is like your Bible. That mailing list that you get with your people's names and phone numbers and email addresses and addresses at times, if you ship things, that is your best friend, okay, when it comes to your business and how you communicate and how you make money. So a mailing list is extremely important, right? Right, so, and then you can create landing pages, again, with ConvertKit, which if you go to my link tree, those are landing pages for most of my products. I think my Money Attraction Soap is the only one that does not have a landing page. I'm still creating landing pages for some of my products. All right, so it's important to have a mailing list because it ups your conversions. Not only that, most of my money comes from Instagram, but I make a lot of money in my emails because it's direct selling. It's one-on-one, okay? So I make a lot of money in email marketing. All right, over 66% of users, and it may be more than that, I'm just going off of a training that I did, but they prefer email marketing. Okay, and My landing pages, I want to see if I can show y'all something. So a good landing page is anywhere between, let me see something, is anywhere between 2 to 5% conversion rate, right? I'm gonna see if I can show y'all. Ooh. All right. The backlash is gone. The backlash is gone. The backlash is gone. Excellent. Oh man. Well, that's not working because it was making a lot of noise. I thought I was going to be able to show y'all, but let me try a different way because it's making too much noise. But I want y'all to see my landing pages, and I want y'all to see my my conversion rates, because I want you to know that I'm not just out here putting out information, that I really be out here doing these things that I'm trying to show y'all. You can't teach somebody something or do something that you're not doing yourself, right? So I'm just gonna show y'all real quick. I ain't got all that fancy equipment that everybody else got where you're able to hook it up to the, I don't know how to do none of that stuff. Okay, like I said, I'm still learning, but oh, come on. They don't recognize this, they don't recognize my phone. Bear with me real quick. I'm trying to show y'all something so y'all can see. All right, where is that? New login attempt. Yes, that was me. Trust my device, please. Let me in. I want to get in here. Hold on, y'all. I just sent the thing. I'm just gonna blame this on retrograde. He shook it and on this device and click on the buttons. Oh, they want me to do it on this device. That's too much. All right, so I can't do it, unfortunately. But what I was trying to show you was my landing pages. So for my free business mentorship program, I've had 74 visitors, 14 subscribed, and the conversion rate is 18.92%. All right, I just told y'all that generally speaking, a good email conversion rate and for landing pages is anywhere between 2 and 5%. Okay, I have 18.9.2 for my business mentorship program landing page. Okay, and then another one, I'm gonna show y'all a low one that I have. Well, tell y'all since I can't. I've got one for 7%. The 2-day webinar course, how to sell your products online. 42 people have visited it. Only 3 have subscribed, but it's at a 7.14 conversion rate. So just for y'all to understand and kind of get a familiarity with what conversion rates are looking like, right? So I've only had 74 visitors. Only 14 of them subscribed to my free business mentorship program. So far, I just set up this landing page too. So I have an 18.9.2% conversion rate. That is a very high conversion rate. I build landing pages that convert, okay? Now, overall, I'm going to tell you my all-time conversion rate for my for this mailing list. And I've gotten rid of people too. I've gotten rid of let me see here, deliverability. What are we doing here? Nothing's working for me today. Everything's just trying to make me look crazy as hell. Trying to make me look crazy. All right, sequences. Sequences are important, right? My 5 free life coaching sessions is a sequence of emails that are given to you. Once you sign up to the mailing list, once you subscribe, you're going to receive my welcome email. It's going to be an introduction. I have a free course in there that's not even a part of the 5 that you're getting. All right. That's another thing that everybody don't know. So you're getting like 6 courses actually. But anyway, so that sequence consists of, where's the coaching sessions? I might have to take my phone down so y'all can see. 7 ways. Life coaching sessions. Here we go. Okay, let me see. Hopefully I don't do nothing and mess it up. All right, so this is my life coaching session right here. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a series of 7 emails that come to you. As soon as you sign up, this one comes immediately. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These come a day after. All right. They come a day after. But in these, right, I'm offering you something. So that's why it's important to have a free lead magnet, because once you get somebody in your mailing list, you can offer them things, right? And this is my conversion rate. So I told y'all that between 2 and 5%. So I've had 121 people subscribe to the sequence. So far, these people have completed it. Somebody unsubscribed from it, which is fine because this is a sales funnel. Not everybody's going to want my stuff, right? So people are supposed to subscribe. So for those of y'all that get discouraged when y'all see people subscribe from y'all stuff or unfollow you, that's okay. We only want the people left that's going to buy something, right? I have a 69.9% open rate. I have a 13.7% click rate. For each email, I see what the percentage was for opening and the percentages for click rate. I have a very high click rate. Okay, that means that people are interested in what I'm doing. They're interested in what I'm selling. And as you can see, the number goes down because this is a funnel. It's funneling out the people that really don't want what it is that I'm buying. They just was there for the free stuff, or they're just not interested anymore. But this is normal. This is part of the sales funnel process, right? So this is important. This is why it's important to have a mailing list, right? Because once you get the mailing list, you are able to do all types of stuff, and them sequences are very important. These sequences are passive income. They work for you. They can offer products, talk about the products and everything. They can offer products to your customers while you're asleep, while you're not doing nothing, okay? That's why it's important to have a mailing list, okay? So MailChimp and ConvertKit are really good mailing lists. I don't know nothing about nothing else. And Wix, my website that I use, Wix has a website too. All right, if you don't understand mailing lists, if you have questions about it, DM me and we can set something up, work one-on-one together, okay? Next, I get into the website I just mentioned, Wix. I've been using Wix since I started. I don't know anything about too many other websites, website design platforms, but Wix works for me. Even before they had all the cool options and features that they have now. I get so many compliments about my sites, and this is how I'm able to control my site. If you have a web developer, they can pick this up fast. If you're a beginner or not so creative, you can do this yourself. It's easy. Wix has a ton of templates, so don't be worried. Wix integrates with other apps, and they have tons of awesome apps and SEO optimization tools. You can change your website or update it in minutes. Wix also has an app. It has an app where you can have your own community, right? What I talked about earlier in the business development questionnaire, having your own community. So you can do a lot with that website. Gumroad. Let me stop real quick and say, hey, I just kind of started, but I've been talking for a minute. So my name is Unique Divination, and this is Moneybags Academy, and this class is currently business tools needed to make money, okay? So Gumroad is one of my favorite digital product sites. I've been using this since I started creating digital products. So there are several reasons I love Gumroad. They're easy to use. You can upload any type of digital file. You literally can create your digital product in less than 5 minutes. They also create codes that you can add to your website or emails. The buttons are mobile friendly. And bonus, they have an affiliate program, so you can sign up as a seller, reseller, or both, okay? So Gumroad is really good. Most of my products I've sold on Gumroad, a lot of my digital content, okay? Teachable. Teachable is an online platform that allows you to create and sell courses online. They have a free plan and a free trial run if you're interested. The paid plan starts out at $29. You can also create a lead magnet on this platform by creating a free course for people to sign up to. I just started using Teachable about a month ago, so I will add this section that's old. I've been using Teachable for a while. I got off of it, and I'm getting ready to start using Teachable again. So I can take that out because I'm still using it. I like Teachable. It's a lot of work that you got to put into it. It's not really user-friendly. You've got to do some research before you really start setting things up. If you've got somebody that sets the stuff up for you, you can work with them. But nonetheless, once you get it started, it's a really good tool and a platform to use if you want to have a bunch of courses, you want to upsell, add bundles. It's a really good platform to create your foundation on, okay? Next, we have Deadline Funnel, okay? I'm going to be honest, I can't even afford Deadline Funnel right now, but I want y'all to know about it because it is a very good tool, and if y'all may have the resources and the money to get it, I want you to know about it, okay? Because I don't hold information just because I can't get it. I've used Deadline Funnel, and it's a creative tool that helps to create urgency to buy your product. It's good to use for discounts and sales, okay? So this tool has a 2-week trial that you can use before you make a pay for a subscription. I recommend watching the complete tutorial before you decide to use the trial version. This tool is guaranteed to bring you money, okay? So I used it. Like I said, it's an expensive product, all right? It's an expensive product, but it's literally a countdown timer. It's a countdown timer, and if some of y'all in my mailing list, y'all see me use a countdown timer, that's ConvertKit's timer. It's not really good because I have to go back and update the timer. Like, it doesn't work like Deadline Funnel, right? Like, I have to use that timer. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you can get your hands on Deadline Funnel, I definitely recommend it. Let me go to their pricing real quick. So they start at $49 a month for 3 campaigns. So you're able to use 3 different products or services, and you have a countdown timer on it. When the timer runs out, it does certain things. It sends the customer somewhere else. But nonetheless, like I said, it's very important. I made money when I did use Deadline Funnel. I did make money. I just didn't have $49 a month at that time for that product. They also have a $99 a month subscription, and then they have $199 a month. Okay, so like I said, it's pricey. I do not recommend using the free trial until you watch the tutorial and you really understand how to use a Deadline Funnel, because it's very valuable and you will make money if you know how to set it up right on the free trial. I'm trying to tell you, I did. Okay, that's why I'm recommending it. Countdown Mail, which I have brought up. So Countdown Mail is the same as Deadline Funnel, yet it's extremely cheaper. It has a free account, which Deadline Funnel does not. I was testing this tool. I really can't, I'm not using it now, but I know it worked pretty well. Let me see, Countdown Mail. So, pricing. So they have $7.99 a month, $19.99 a month, $49.99 a month, $69.99 a month. I may look back into this because I don't think they had all these pricings when I first saw this. So I'm going to look into the either the $7.99 a month or the $19.99 a month. And it has unlimited timers, label customization, custom fonts, dynamic timers, custom expire timer. Only thing for these low costing ones is they have credits and the credits don't roll over. So I guess it's like buying minutes or something. I don't remember that. So, but this is a very useful tool, and I'm going to start implementing this myself again into my products. It's 100% free account, no credit card required, cancel anytime. So let me see if my login is still in here. It's been so long. I don't even think I have my login. Oh no, yeah, all my stuff is still set up. Okay, so all my stuff is still set up in countdown timer. So I'm just gonna start using it again. So I'm gonna incorporate that into my ConvertKit. All right, next we've got Microsoft 365. Microsoft 365 is a tool that you can use so that you can create documents, ebooks, PowerPoint presentations, save your content on the iCloud, and allow you to have a mailing list. You can get a Microsoft package for as little as $6 a month. They also give you your own social media platform. So for those of you that are looking for somewhere to house your content, have everything all in one database, one platform, Microsoft 365 for business, okay? I still use it to this day. My email, ed@uniquedivination.com, is from Microsoft. YouTube. YouTube allows you to do so much for your business. You can go live. You can promote and sell your product online. You can hold workshops on YouTube. You can make your links unlisted and allow only certain people to have that link for memberships, BizTip. You can hold workshops on YouTube if you don't have the money for a platform for workshops. I do it all the time. You can also download your YouTube videos and upload them to other places. You can share your videos in your mailing list and on your other social media platforms. So if you don't have YouTube, I recommend using it. Even if it's not a primary platform that you use, like you go live on Instagram, you can download that video and load it up to YouTube, okay? Hello Bar. Hello Bar is a tool that allows you to generate leads, grows your mailing list, your email list, build your social media following, and reduces cart abandonment to enhance revenue. You can use it in conjunction with an email marketing tool and a landing page. So Hello Bar, you can even run tests. It's like a box that pops up that'll show somebody a product or tell them to subscribe. And it's just something else that can be used to get someone's information, right? It's a really good tool. Again, you can run tests, A/B. If you're not used to running tests or unfamiliar with running tests, you should always try to run tests when you send the email. And when you do like landing pages. Different titles work for different people and different audiences. Next we have Zoom. Hey, for those of you that are popping in there, I'm Unique Divination and this is Moneybags Academy, and we're currently going over the course of business tools you need to make money. All right, and right now I'm getting ready to get into Zoom. Zoom is an online platform that allows you to host meetings and webinars. It's important to take your audience off of social media sometimes. You never know when it will go away. All right, so they have a free trial if you're interested. I don't think you'll be able to hold meetings for over 45 minutes with the free plan. I think it's only like 30 minutes, and they limit the size of your audience. If you upgrade, you can host a meeting however long you want with up to 100 people. All right, the first upgrade is $15 a month, and the webinar is an add-on with your package, and this allows you to charge for your webinars, okay? And most likely, my 2-day webinar is going to be on Zoom, okay? It's going to be off of social media because we shouldn't always host everything on social media, right? So that's it. Okay? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm talking about that's it. I'm tripping. So Linktree. Linktree is an app that groups all of your links together. If you have Teespring store, you can now customize your store on Linktree. All right, click on my link tree so you can see everything that I have. And they have a free service, and then they have a paid for service. It's like $7 a month where you can customize things. They're limited in what they can provide, but they give you the option of uploading your own content. I recommend using Linktree. Sometimes it's just a little bit easier to manipulate, and it lines up aesthetically better than a website sometimes. When we're talking about looking at things on your phone, the majority of my customers are phone users. And so the way how my website sometimes looks on the phone, it looks a little weirder. So Linktree allows me to have that cleaner look, right? So I still use my website for different things, but Linktree is pretty much the go-to when I want to direct you to certain products. Teespring, Facebook Manager, and Instagram Shop. I pretty much combined all these things in one because you can use them all together. Teespring is what I use to create online clothing and other accessories, Urban Mystic merch, all of that stuff. My manifestation mug, that's on Teespring, right? So Canva, I use Canva to create my designs. I also use Canva to create my presentations and all my digital content that you see my posts are on. Most of that is from Canva, okay? My reels, anything, most of that's Canva, okay? Teespring merges with my Facebook and Instagram shop. It was very difficult to load all the different variations, like the colors, sizes of each clothing item on Facebook Manager. It takes a lot of time and it can be very frustrating, but the reward is phenomenal. So I now have my Instagram shop, Facebook shop, my own website. I have all of these different platforms so people can get to my online merch. All right, so the reward is phenomenal. You have the option to now directly tag products while you are live and in your profile post. So y'all see it too. I tag my products. So that's another way to help generate passive income, having the ability to tag things. People want to buy things on the same platform sometimes. They don't like to go around. People are lazy consumers. It is what it is. And so the more interaction they can have and doing everything right there, the better. So you can literally click on something. If I'm wearing Urban Mystic merch and I've tagged it, you can buy it right from that post. And if I can set it up, you can set it up, y'all. It was hard, okay? It was hard. I'm not going to lie. But I figured it out, and I can help. So if you need one-on-one, if you happen to have a Facebook shop that you don't know what to do with it, or Instagram shop, DM me, and we can work one-on-one together, okay? And then I mentioned Canva. Canva, you can create digital content, webinars, presentations, ebooks, ebook covers, all my ebooks, everything that I've made, my content that I sell on Gumroad has all been created through Canva. So does anybody have any questions so far? Because this concludes this training, okay, of business tools needed to make money. Let me know. Drop a thumbs up or drop a swoosh sign. Drop something to let me know if you picked up something new or got a different perspective today from the information provided. Give me a 111. Give me something. Let me know. If you're here, you're still alive, you're still alert, you're still listening to me ramble. Let me know if the information provided so far is useful or is giving you a different perspective. Hit me with some ones here, some 111s. Let me know. Talk to me now. This is a relationship here. We got to communicate. All right? I don't do the just me talking. We got to communicate. So hit me with some 111s. Let me know if this information provided is giving you a different perspective or allows you to see where there's a gap or something in the services that you provide. Or the things that you use, right, to make money. If there's something that you use and you want to share, also provide that too. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns about any of the material that I talked about? Do you need me to explain anything else as far as the tools that are needed? Give you a little bit. And it's okay. I know some of y'all are shy. I got a lot of introverts. I'm an introvert. I get it. If you've got a question later, you want to DM me, let me know too. But it's really good to get it out here. If you're afraid to understand, it's fine. We all go through that. This is a safe space. This is a learning environment, right? And in order to grow and learn, you got to ask questions. All right. And I need it. And for me to know you're receptive. All right. So if you can, drop me some ones. If you're driving, it's okay. But drop me some ones if you're retaining, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Let me know. All right. So the next class, I'll give it a couple more minutes. The next class I'll be getting ready to get into is how to create landing pages that convert. How to create landing pages that convert. How to create landing pages that convert. All right, so we're going to get into landing pages that convert. What is a landing page? That's first and foremost. We need to understand what it is. What's the difference between my website's homepage as opposed to a landing page? Two types of landing pages we're going to go over. And why do I need a landing page again? We're going to go over why you need a landing page, right? And then 7 high-value tips for creating effective landing pages, okay? Is anybody familiar with what landing pages are currently? Have some type of general idea, understanding what they are? Have you ever heard of a landing page? When I first heard of that term, I had no idea what that meant. I didn't know what they were talking about. And again, I had paid information. I had paid resources that I was just sitting on. And I still couldn't figure it out. The person that I was getting the information from, it was like $2,000 to get a one-on-one session with her. So I kind of had to figure it out on my own because I really didn't know who else to go to with this information. And I finally figured it out. I finally figured out how to create landing pages that convert. So again, earlier, let me go over some of my, well, no, I'm not going to do that. Let me just get into there. Because I'm not going to run my mouth. All right, so even if you don't know too much about business, I know you heard the term landing page, and if you haven't, that's okay. For a long time, I had a hard time with the concept of a landing page, especially when it came down to the fact that I had a website and I had a link tree. I couldn't understand or process why I needed a landing page on top of all these other direct links to my products. Like, what's going on here? All right, so I use Gumroad to sell my digital content and training. I could just easily embed my Gumroad links to my website. You know, the landing page thing was just not clicking for me. I had bought hundreds of dollars in content from high-priced business consultants. It seemed like everyone in the consultants training were getting the landing pages, and I felt really stupid and dumb that I could not get this simple tool. It seems like everybody's using this, right? So hard eye roll real quick, like whatever, I was over it, right? It took me a good 2 years to finally really process and understand landing pages and why they are important for your business, right? And how to create high converting landing pages, okay? So generally speaking, and according to my references that I use for this presentation, a good landing page should be converting from anywhere between 2.35 to 5.31%. Okay? The top 25% in the industry are converting at 5.31 and higher. Okay? And you should always want to aim at being in the top 10% in the industry when it comes to landing page conversions. Okay, so this means you need to be converting at 11% or higher. And then I took a screenshot in the actual presentation. I have a screenshot of my landing pages, and I'm just going to read you the ones that have been visited to, people have subscribed to, and the conversion rate. Okay, So for my landing page for my free business mentorship program, I have 74 visitors and 14 have subscribed, and that gives me an 18.92% conversion rate, okay? 74 visitors, 14 people gave me their emailing address. That's at almost 19% conversion rate, okay? Next, I have my 2-day webinar course, How to Sell Your Products Online. 42 people have visited. Only 3 have signed up, and that's okay. That's at a 7.14 conversion rate. So that's lower than the 11% that's high, but I'm still in the top 10% because it's a conversion rate higher than 5%. Okay, and look at that number. So for those of y'all that are scared or feel like, I'm not signing or people are not, subscribing to my mailing list, look at your conversion rates. Those are going to tell you if it's working or not, right? So literally 42 people visited, only 3 subscribed, and I have a 7.14% conversion rate. That's good, okay? So break away all the illusions of, certain numbers and things. Next, my landing page for my life coaching sessions. 180 people have visited. 41 people have subscribed, and so that's a 22.78 conversion rate. Okay, 22.78 conversion rate. All right, my landing page for free promo, 14 people have visited. 1 person has subscribed. That's a 7.14 conversion rate. So for every 14 people that visit, if 1 person out of every 14 people visits, I still maintain a 7% conversion rate, and that's still in the top percentage. You understand? You picking up what I'm putting down? Drop me some ones if y'all picking up what I'm putting down, okay? So I can see if y'all processing what I'm putting down here. Next, I've got my free Urban Mystic Academy manifestation courses. 167 people have visited this landing page. 36 people subscribed. I've got a 21% conversion rate. Okay? Landing page for my conjure work that I don't even promote on social media. You're not going to find my landing page on my link tree for my conjure work. I do candle magic. Okay? 18 people have visited that page. 5 people have subscribed. That's a 27.78% conversion rate. Okay? Landing page for Moneybags Academy, free business mentorship program. 9 people have visited. 2 people have subscribed. That's a 22% conversion rate. Then we've got Urban Mystic Tarot Academy, my free courses, the 4 courses. 12 people have visited. 2 have subscribed. That's a 16.67 conversion rate. Okay, so that was the last one. So listen to the numbers, right? Out of 12 people who visited my academy, my Tarot Academy landing page for the 4 free courses, 2 people subscribed, and that was a 16.67 conversion rate. Okay? So that's why you need traffic to your page. That's why you need a really good, high valuable content lead magnet that's going to generate traffic to your page and get people to sign up to your mailing list, right? Because once they sign up to your mailing list, right, or once they hit a landing page and they convert, that's what you get these numbers from. And that's how you know who wants your product, who's actually interested in your product, right? Do we have any questions so far? I had just went over all my landing pages right now that I have currently active, and right now the conversion rate that they're at. Okay? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Drop me some 111s if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I don't know what's going on here. That's okay. I'm going to still use this content. I'm still going to repurpose this content and make money out of it. So that's okay. If you don't want to talk to me right now. All right, so we just went over landing pages and what's a good conversion rate. What is a landing page? A landing page is a standalone web page that a person lands on after a click through from an email, ad, or other digital location. Okay? Once you've got the customer on your landing page, you can have them take an action like joining a list, purchasing your product or your service. If the user actually joins your mailing list or purchases your product, you have now made a successful conversion. Okay? These are sales funnel techniques to filter out who really wants your product or service. It's called a sales funnel. This is part of that, okay? Typically, landing pages only encourage their users to take one action, like to fill out the custom, to fill out the custom sign-up form on a page. And why is that? It's because of what researchers call the paradox of choice. In simple terms, this means that the more options you give people, the harder it is for them to make a decision and act. And thank you, love. Appreciate you for checking in with me. So it's important. I do this a lot. A lot of us do it and we really don't understand it. When you give your users too many options, they will do nothing. Okay? It doesn't matter how smart they are, how great they are, how fabulous. If you give them, and I know I get overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed when it comes to picking out movies and picking out music. If you ask me to pick out a movie on some platform, it's going to take me a while because it's so many different choices. I need all right, let's pick from 5. Give me 5 movies and I can pick from that. You know what I mean? And some people are worse. So when it comes to consumer and when it comes to selling your product, you have to give them one action. And this is why we need a landing page, because it allows them to do one action. If y'all want to step out real quick and go look at the link in my bio, if you have another phone where you can go ahead and do it, look at my link tree. And when you go to my landing pages, it's asking you to take one action. Okay, let me do this. We're going to do the free promo one. So, one action. It's briefly describing what I'm offering. I have a picture. Right? Free promo advertising. Hello, my fellow entrepreneurs. Do you need help with affordable promotion? I have an answer to your problem, right? Because we always have to provide an answer to a problem. You can now run promo through my IG profile. Sign up to receive your email. Sign up to receive your email with information on how to receive your free promotion. Email me at ed@uniquedivination.com for any questions or concerns. And then all I have here is subscribe, email, first name, and the button. Okay. Hey, what's up, Peter Chick? How you doing, sweetie? We're currently talking about how to create landing pages that convert, okay? We're on the last course. We've been at this since about, 11? Started a little bit late. So if you're interested in the replay of this course, I need you to sign up to my mailing list. All right, go ahead and click on the link in my bio, go to my link tree, and go to the link that says Start Earning Money in 30 Days or Less. Act now. That is the business mentorship program. You're going to click on that button and it's going to pop up. My landing page is going to pop up. Okay? And you're going to sign up, and then you're going to get the sequence of my emails for the courses that you're going to get. Okay? So something very simple. We want just one action, right? So if somebody deliberately is going to your landing page and they sign up for it, we know that that person really wants your product, right? So it's called the paradox of choice when we give our customers too many things to do, too many choices. The more options you give people, the harder it is for them to make a decision and act, right? Think about it. Think about a time where you're going to buy something, but there were just too many choices, so you said you come back. So there was no sale. All right? So think about if there weren't certain choices available to you, would you have picked something at that time, right? So I give the example. You click on my link tree. You go and click on my ebook landing page. As you're on the landing page, you're noticing that my landing page is asking you to sign up for my mailing list, purchase another product, as well as sign up to receive the ebook, right? So there's 3 different things going on that mailing page, right? And that's a no-no. All right. Too many choices can overwhelm your user. All right. I can speak for myself. I just brought it up. I'm like going ahead of my training. That's why I'm trying not to talk too much. I can speak for myself that when I'm trying to find new music or new movies, I get overwhelmed by all the choices and will actually just watch something I've already seen or heard before. All right. I'm very big on nostalgia. I'll just watch something from when I grew up on. I don't have no problem doing that. These modern movies kind of suck anyway. They don't have good plots like movies like I used to watch. And music too. I like the music that's out, but if it becomes too much, I'll just stick to what I'm familiar with. And that's generally what we tend to do as a consumer. So I look for others to point me in the right direction for good movies and music because I get too overwhelmed and I just give up. Okay. I have a good ear for good music, but like for searching for it, like I'm not about to do that no more. Like them days is over. I'm around enough musician and artists and creative people in my life where I'm exposed to good music all the time. Okay? So, can you think of a time when you had too many choices and you just said, forget this, and just made no choice whatsoever, right? We've all done it before. So just think about that when it comes to selling. Let's have a different perspective because we got to separate our personal, we got to separate things. And sometimes we don't separate. We're not looking at our products. We're not viewing ourselves as an actual business. Like we're operating, but we're not in that business mindset that's what consumers are going to think when they consume our products and our services, right? We never think that if I offer them all these choices, they're going to get overwhelmed. We're, number one, probably excited to provide the product. I know I do. I'd be hella excited. I'll be throwing all types of stuff at everybody. I'll be like, wait a minute, so that's why, people run campaigns when you focus on one product at a time, which I'm going to start to do. I've run campaigns before, but I never really delved into it. So that's something else that we're going to be getting into throughout the year. So I will be having, creating training on how to run a campaign, right? I've been setting up to run some type of campaign or run an ad on an influencer that I use, Everything Goldie, right? Use Everything Goldie. She's a really great influencer. She has a great audience. They're active. They're responding. They engage with her. And I used her before, and I generated traffic. I can't remember if I generated sales, but I did pick up more followers from the ad. And I didn't really have too much to offer then because I was just like rebranding. So I just needed that traffic at the time. But now I have a specific thing. I've created content, designed, and then I'm using an influencer, and now I can give her to post or whatever I need for her to advertise to me that I've been kind of preparing for on the back end, right? So I'm kind of doing my own little campaign here right now. And it took me a while to set up for it. It took me a good, almost this entire month. I was supposed to meet with her before because I used her back in December, but I decided to create more content before I decided to use that brand influence again. So biz tip, if you're interested in using a brand influencer, just like how we talked about in the business development questionnaire, make sure that your page is reflecting whatever that influencer is going to be promoting, right? Or advertising. Make sure it reflects at least 6 to 9 posts, posting beforehand, getting people prepped for the product, and so that there's content provided, like most likely I'll probably either promote the 2-day webinar or the Money Bags Academy, right? I've been creating snippets, little short clips. So y'all see on my page, y'all see that I'm creating content. I can do either or. I can just give her a list of my free products because I've created clips, and I even have a free life coaching session right there on my Instagram page.